morning, good morning, good morning. Got my lanai shirt on. You guys want to say hi to Kimmy? There's Kimmy. Say hi to everybody, honey. What are we talking about this morning? Hello, Lee Perkins, Sonia Gibson. Good morning. We're talking about creating your own economy. Yeah, you know, the birds, people on Zoom hear the birds. I don't tend to hear them because I guess I'm used to them. And for some reason, they really show up on the camera microphone, don't they? I've been sitting out here doing Zooms before, and people go, "We can't hear you over the birds." I bet they are. I don't know what they are. They go like that every morning. They start like at dark too, like at 5 o'clock. So this morning we're talking about creating your own economy. And I know you've all heard this before. It's just a reminder. We have perhaps a new administration incoming in the United States, but it doesn't matter like where you are in the world. It doesn't matter who's running your country. You can either be a victim to the politics, agenda, and the values of the government and the people in the government, or you can be 100% responsible for your own economy and your own life. And so that's the message this morning. Sorry, my internet keeps going out. Changing locations. That's a real weak internet signal over there. Hold on. Well, it's not the best, but I gotta get out of the shadows. Good thing I'm not a professional Facebook liver. All right, how's that? So here's the choice, folks. You can already tell here in America, if you're watching the news, that the Biden administration is already launching new executive orders. They're launching their agenda. And of course, there are victims. There are those people that are going to choose the role of victim where they're reacting to, oh my gosh, this is so horrible. Life's over as we know it, blah, 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 right? Victims. There are those people, and I feel sorry for people like that. And I just want to encourage each one of you to not be a victim of whatever the administration is doing. Be 100% responsible for your own life and your own economy, and create the environment around you that prospers. So, people are talking about, well, Biden's going to raise taxes on people that make more than $400,000 a year. Oh, so what? Taxes under Reagan for people that made over $400,000 a year were sky high. So, and Nixon and Ford. So what do you do if taxes are higher? Make more money, right? Or change your attitude about supporting our country, which desperately needs infrastructure and all kinds of stuff, right? Which all takes money, right? So who's supposed to pay for it? Everybody should be paying for it, but okay, so you make $400,000 a year and you're going to get taxed higher. You don't like it? You can be a victim of it, and the victim is, well, the government's doing this to me. Yeah, well, that's their job. They make the rules. You and I don't make the rules. We just vote. One vote. That's what we get. One vote. After that, it's up to them. So you can complain about that. You can be a victim about it, or just put your big girl pants on, big boy pants on, and go make more money. So net's the same for you. And live your life according to your values, within the parameter of not hurting other people and not breaking the law. You can do that in just about every free democratic nation in the world. Doesn't matter what the government's doing or what kind of laws they're passing. You can live your life pretty much the way you want to live it, as long as you don't break laws and hurt other people. So go do that. And 4 years will pass faster than you can like blink an eye, right? All of a sudden it's not even going to take 4 years. 2 years from now, we're going to have new Senate races in the United States. 2 years from now, people are going to start campaigning for the next presidential election, and we're going to get all caught up in that. And 4 years from now, boom, it's gone, right? So you can either be a victim of that. You can plaster all your angst all over social media and all your rhetoric and all your gossip and all the stuff you read somewhere that you think is true. You can plaster it all over social media and kind of look like an ass to the world, or you can just go take care of your own business, right? And be gracious and generous and mature. And it's like I was watching one of the senators, a Republican senator this morning, who was one of the first to congratulate Biden. And he said, hey, the way the process works is we vote and then we get on with it. So what I encourage you all to do is get on with it. And if you don't like the new administration, then like create your own economy, solve the problems yourself, like wrap yourself in a bubble of self-responsibility. Self-responsibility, 100% responsible. Don't blame the government. Don't blame another party. Don't blame the world. Don't blame the marketplace. Don't blame taxes. Don't blame anything. Like, look at yourself. Are you doing every day what you need to do to live your values, honor your values, take care of your family, make the kind of money you want to make, be the kind of person you want to be? Are you 100% responsible? Am I? I have so far to go personally to be in integrity and be 100% responsible. I don't have time to criticize somebody else for mistakes that they've made or disagreements that we have. I'm so far from, forget about perfect, I'm so far from excellent personally. So that's the question I would ask you. How close are you to excellent? I'm talking about excellence in integrity, excellence in your ethics, excellent in your track record. Like, if we dug into our lives, if the world dug into our lives the way they dig into everybody else's lives, would they find any dirt? Oh my gosh, they'd find a swamp, pun intended, in my life. What about your life? This is a time, folks, I mean, you know, I talk a lot about embracing the other side and listening and being curious and having empathy and learning from dissenting opinions, and I believe strongly in that, and I know a lot of you can't hear that right now, and I get that. So maybe you can hear this. You can either be a victim the next 4 years, or you can be 100% responsible. And if you're 100% responsible, you're going to figure out a way for you to win and for your family to win, whatever winning looks like to you. Maybe it's get healthier, maybe it's get wealthier, maybe it's to have more integrity, maybe it's to champion your causes more, right? So go champion your causes more, and do that in a way that actually works, right? If you want to champion your cause, here's what you might think about in terms of being an ambassador for your cause. You can use marketing and rhetoric and ideas and language that appeals to people who already agree with you, in which case you might get lots of likes on Facebook, but you're not going to move anybody from the other side, not with that kind of rhetoric. The only way you're going to move somebody from the other side is with mature conversation, mature questions, mature debate, not gossip, not repeating stuff you read on social media. But the only way you're going to sway somebody from the other side is actually not presenting your side, but asking them to present theirs, like being curious and asking people for their viewpoint, gaining empathy. That's the only way you sway people. That's the authentic networker's way of enrolling people in a new idea. You don't tell people who don't like what you do, for example, network marketing, you don't enroll them by telling them how stupid and wrong they are. You don't do that at all. I know a lot of networkers do that, but they're the ones who are stupid and wrong. And they fail long term. Why? Because they run out of people willing to talk to them. No friends left, right? So if you want to enroll people in your cause, if that's what you want to do in the next 4 years is gain more votes, then maybe spend the next 4 years asking questions and listening and learning. That's the way you enroll people. Regardless, whether you embrace learning from the other side or you just hunker down and take care of you, the message of the day is create your own economy. Be 100% responsible for your life. And maybe you won't find so much time to attack other people's lives. Actually, the Make Your Own Economy byline, I believe, came from a presentation that Bob Proctor did decades ago. And I was reminded of it this morning in a conversation I had with John Callahan, who might or might not be on here. But John, thanks for the tip on Bob Proctor, Make Your Own Economy, because that's what John's up to. And my whole live today was inspired by my conversation with John. Thank you all. Have a beautiful day. I'll see you tomorrow.